Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aziz Dewa Nugraha. I'm from 8.5. I will story about the state of the world. If you feel of the world comes for watching the news and reading newspaper, you could be fortunate for lying awake at night worrying about the future. Apparently, rising violence and population rate mean humans are both killing each other in ever large number and being bombed at rates the world resource can sustain. To make matters worse, all we will is concentrate on a handful of people in the world. Racist countries. People in low income countries live in poverty while the ways get richer. Depressing, isn't it? Let's take global population first. It's around 2 billion, 7 billion now. In line figures predicted by the UN in 1958 by the years of 2100, the same expert predict it will be around 10 billion, but did you know that 10 billion is probably as high? That number will get the rate to increase, will slow down in the second half of the century thanks to falling birth rates today. In the last 2 centuries, improvement in the technology and health mean fewer children that young, fueling rapid population growth. These large families produce even more children who survive into adulthood and healthier on children, but we were available in academy in the 1000 1960. The global average number of babies per woman was declining from 6 babies per woman to as low as 2. The biggest factor in the child mortality is poverty, and while it's still true that only 20% of the world take about 74% of the world income, 60% of the world now falls into my middle income group with with 10 with 10 6%, the smallest amount of people in history still living in condition of as if the UN target of eradicating poverty by 2030. As poverty cuts down, life expectancy goes up. Birth rates go down because parents cannot accept their existing children to survive and the global population stabilizes. As for news stories that make us think the world in an secretly violent place, there is cause there is cause for some optimism to between the end of the world 2 and 1190. There were 3 wars, certain wars that killed more people than in the past. However, terrorism had shot up, in the last few years. Since World War II, war have killed many more civilians than soldiers, even for civilians. Check the statistics are not all global murder rates fell static from 8 per 1,100 people in 2000 to about 5 or 3 in 2050. Of course, none of this means the world is perfect, and whether you personally are affected by war and is often to love them. Also, we still problem of our making, particular ones like global warming. Resource need to be distributed with fair. But not all bad news with her. TV and newspaper might say. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.